Y'all don't know about that Deatra Hicks, baby, from the 80s. That was her hit song, Sweet Talk. Yes, God, honey, that's a little bit of R&B history for the hoes that don't know. Nevertheless, next girl, oh, excuse me, girl, I burped. I know I'm a little late with your husband is cheating on us or whatever, but bitch, I'm here. It's the sweet talk, baby, that I like. I got Miss Strawberry on. I judged and revitalized this hair, and it just got me feeling real good this morning. So let's just talk about this last episode of Your Husband is Cheating on Us. Y'all, this is going to be a quick view because the episode really didn't give a whole lot. It started out with Jermaine talking to his mother in regards to having a hard time with Deatra and just not feeling things and what's going on. And it ended with him being upset and hanging up the phone because his father basically just asked him for some money and was like, you know, they need to hurry up and give you a check so you can go down to the bank and make a deposit. And Jermaine got very upset and hung up the phone and stomped off in the room. And I'm going to tell you something. I felt Jermaine's frustration. Because here it is, you don't support me, I'm gay, you don't like me, you don't support me, you threw me out your house. But now me, my gayness and all my gifts is making money, and you can take my money, but you can't take me. I relate to that firsthand. I had family members that were just outright disapproving of me being gay. That's their prerogative. Then when I created the Funky Dineva character and started being the rich white woman that I am in all my glory, they had all kind of issues with that. But when a bitch needed a loan, when a bitch needed to hold a little something, when a motherfucker saw me on TV for the first time, then they want to buddy up to you because they think you got something that can help them out. So I totally got that. And it's like, nah, bitch, if you don't fuck with me, then don't fuck with my money either. Because this gay money, this sissy money, this faggot money, this sin money, this going to hell money, this ostracized money, this fucked in the ass money, this dick in the booty money, this drag queen money, this is all kind of money that you should not like because you don't like or approve of the person that earned it. Catch. Moving right along, honey. Feeling good this morning. Jermaine kissing Deatra, honey. Speaking of gay money, bitch, and money, all money ain't good money. Jermaine, I'm with you. And listen, JD, I understand that Genuine walked and Jermaine was the understudy and got thrust into this role. I am sorry. I feel like off rip, you should have just called somebody else to play the damn role. You should have called Tony Grant and let him be there with Leah and Deatra. Now, bitch, that's the goddamn Your Husband is Cheating on Us that I want to see. You see what I'm saying? You could have called any of them damn washed up ass, non-acting fine ass people that Tyler Perry be using and let them fly up there real quick and do a little something on the damn scene. Who he could have called, y'all? Christopher Williams ain't doing nothing. Some of the people from 112 ain't doing nothing. KC from Jodeci ain't doing nothing. Case ain't doing nothing. Avant ain't doing nothing. It's a whole lot of people who ain't doing nothing who could have used this as part of their comeback the way Deatra had, instead of damn Jermaine up there trying to kiss that damn woman. I'm gonna tell you something. Even if I was straight, I wouldn't want to kiss Deatra ass either, because Deatra looked like she got a whole bunch of Shoney's buffet food all in her. She just looked like she smelled like muffins. You know what I mean? And I don't know if that's a read or a compliment, but she just looked real, you know, motherly and muffin-like, you know, and yeah. But you know what? That's all right, because raccoons like muffins. And that's why that raccoon made friends with Deatra. Let me tell you something. When that big-ass raccoon looking like a baby bear was climbing that ladder and Deatra was talking to it, I fell out laughing. I will say this, though, as we talk about Deatra. I did enjoy the scene where Deatra and Leah came upstairs and Deatra was talking to her about them having this years and years and years of tension, and that she just wants it to be over so they can get along. You know, I know so many women in my life. My mother was one of them that, you know, had an issue with a woman over a man from 20, 30 years ago, and 20 or 30 years later, the beef is still there, despite the fact that these women have not had any interaction or have been in proximity of one another in over 15 plus years. You know, I've never had that situation. The closest thing I've had to it is there being people that I absolutely hated in college or high school, and then like 15 years later now, like I run into them in the mall, and then it gets a little awkward. It's like, okay, do I speak? Do I overspeak and hug? Do I keep walking? But I don't want to give this bitch the satisfaction of going back to other friends from high school and college and being like, can you believe I saw Quentin and that bitch had the nerve not to speak to me about some shit that happened in high school? It's like, you kind of look dumb when you still mad with people 20 years later about shit that happened 20 years ago, even if a bitch fucked your man. Okay, now if she tore up your marriage and fucked up your life, that's a whole nother situation. But if she just, you know, kind of fucked your man and now y'all down to the side, you know, just had a little child from him and you ain't even with the nigga no more, then, you know, let it go. Let it go. I think that though the root of both of these women's contention with one another is that they both want to be the winner. Deatra wants to be validated in the sense that she had a real relationship with Tony, and Leah feels good by having one leg up saying, I married him and he never had a real relationship with you. And the truth is somewhere in the middle. But both women need to come up off of it. He ain't with neither one of y'all. It looks as if he played both of y'all in the very end, despite the fact that he married Leah and they were together for however long. You know, and with Leah and Tony being divorced, is Leah still then Diamond's stepmom? I think not. At this age, she ain't even got to have no relationship with Leah, quiet as it's kept. And it is so embarrassing on Leah and Tony's behalf, more so Tony's behalf, that this child is 18 something years old and Leah's talking about this is the 4th time I've seen her. For the first time she was 8 at a play or something like that. That is ridiculous, and I'm sorry, Leah. I don't give a damn how that child came about. I always side-eye a woman who is okay with a man not being active in any of his children's life, despite how the fact they came about. If you laying up there fucking him every night, cooking and cleaning and raising his children, you have enough power to make that man be active in his damn child's life. And that's the shit Deatra need to be up in that house slapping your ass from side to side about, not this other dumb shit. Genuine and Tandy. You know, I really like y'all together. Y'all seem to have a genuine chemistry. I will say this. Tandy, I think you go up for Genuine a little too much for my comfort. I think you express how much you like him a little too much for my comfort and a little too much for you to be a woman. Now, I get that you're at an age, and he's probably at an age that there's no need in playing hard to get. But I think, especially considering Genuine's history of being a womanizer, when you let somebody know that you're that into them, it gives them a somewhat advantage over you, because they know that they can run around and do, and you're so in awe of them that you'll let certain things ride. I do like the fact that Genuine was able to come to a place of maturity where he realized that he potentially fucked up Soleil's life. Like, I love the part when he said, I've got 9 kids by 5 different women, and if she never remarried and found happiness, like, that really would have been my fault. And yeah, it really would have been. But let's talk about this. 9 kids by 5 different women. Call on me, Genuine. Let me tell you something. That big old stinking uncut dick of yours was working overtime. Okay, Papa was a Rolling Stone. That's a lot of damn kids, Genuine. And I know at some point your ass is going to want to stop performing, but you ain't going to be able to with all them damn mouths to feed and all them kids to put in college. And I'm sorry, I don't give a good goddamn what nobody say. Having that many kids spread across that many women, you are not being the best father you can be to all of them damn kids. Now, you might be supplying their financial needs, but emotionally, I don't give a fuck if you got 9 kids in your household. Okay, 9 kids plus your wife. One man cannot divide himself emotionally that many ways and so into each and individual, each and every body in that household the way they need to be in order to be, you know, whole, complete individuals in this world. Ain't no need in going any further about it. You got the 9 kids, they here. Just keep doing the best you can. But it seemed to me that, bitch, quiet as it's kept, you might need to check out sleeping with boys for the later half of your life because you don't need to have no more goddamn kids. And that's just true tea. Tondi, don't trust no birth control. Don't trust no IUD. That nigga got super sperm. You better put on a female condom and a goddamn male condom. And I know they say you ain't supposed to do that, but bitch, you better put a paper towel in there or something. Do not let this nigga run up in you with no damn protection and you be baby number 10, 11, and 12. Deatra, you one petty bitch. Now, first of all, Kristen, your ass ain't had no business ordering $30 worth of food to eat later anyway, okay? Because I know it wasn't no damn salad, because salad don't run $30. If anything, that's about all your ass should have had in that goddamn refrigerator was a head of lettuce. That's another video. I'll body shame you later. Nevertheless, Deatra, okay, by mistake, you threw the lady food away. I do think it's proper, Deatra, when the lady said, you know, run her money, that you would have been like, you know, my bad. All right, girl, next time we go out, I got you. I'll Cash App you. I'll Venmo you. I'll order the pizza tonight. It's on me. There was a way you could have made that shit right. But you told Australian Fish that you ain't have $30 and that you had no plans on giving her $30. Then you laughed in this woman's face. And then Leah and Jermaine laughing didn't make shit no better. And she was stuck with no recourse because she wasn't going to get bucked. She wasn't going to yell at you. I just felt bad for Kristen. Y'all do pull Kristen any old kind of way. But Deatra, I ain't going to lie to you. Typically, I ain't a petty bitch. But like, somebody went in my refrigerator, a friend of mine, I had a leftover steak from Houston's and a baked potato. Anybody who know Houston's the way I know Houston's, don't fuck with my Houston's. That shit made me mad, and we didn't talk for like 2.5 months. And that steak, that Hawaiian ribeye at Houston's is now $36, but it just wasn't even about the money. It was about my emotional attachment to the damn food. And if what that lady had in her container was anything like what I be getting from Houston's, then girl, I understand your pain. Last but not least, Jermaine trying to play that part, that lead role part, him not having interest in the role, him being uncomfortable in the role, him needing JD to give him more background on the role. Here's the reality of the situation. And I hate the conversation that I'm about to have because I know it might add to some people's case against gays being limited in the roles that they're able to play. For some gay guys, stepping into ultra macho roles is very hard for many reasons. For one, there's the self-confliction. The uber macho man is the antithesis of what it is to be a gay boy or a gay man. In most cases, most gay boys have been hurt by the uber macho man. And even now as gay men, we are not accepted by the uber macho man. So it is very hard to then step into the shoes and portray something that brings you pain. A character from a world that you will never be accepted in and don't fit into. And moreover, a character that at its core and foundation, you can't find anything to pull from to relate to. The way the uber macho masculine man operates, the way he thinks, his life experiences are so contrary to those of the gay boy. And I think that is why it is very hard for Jermaine to connect with this character. It's like he's conflicted. On one, it is an honor to step up and be given a lead role. On the other hand, it's like, damn, this is really a hard character for me to play, and it's pulling, it is so anti and opposite of everything I am. It's hard. It's just like asking a woman, one of you guys, one of you ultra feminine, real fishy women, to play like the Cleo Set It Off dyke role. That shit was easy for Queen Latifah to play for reasons we ain't gonna discuss on this video. But take a woman like Cynthia Bailey. Take a woman like Portia. Take a woman like, you know, just somebody who's real fishy. They would probably have a hard time playing that uber masculine dyke role because it's just so contrary to their being. And I think that's the real underlining issue that Jermaine is having, and may be hard for him to express. And he also doesn't want to look like he's ungrateful. So we just have to sit back and watch what happens. And not to mention, it really isn't convincing. Like, it just isn't. The age thing is off. Before the gay thing, it's the age thing. It's just all off. And him kissing Deatra, child, I would pay at least $85 for a front row ticket at any goddamn theater to see that shit. Now that's comedy. And anyway, Nessa girl, your husband is cheating on us. Nah, bitch, he just cheating on you and freaking with me. Nevertheless, be sure to like and subscribe. And me and Miss Strawberry finna get in here and get us some ruffles. And I'll call you later, girl. Bye.